Today we're spending the day in York, Maine, strolling through local shops brimming with treasures, breathing in the salty air by the famous lighthouse, and treating ourselves to the best local bites along the way. If you love cozy towns, historic charm, and the simple pleasures of New England life, you're in the right place. Grab your favorite mug, settle in, and come along as we enjoy the magic of York, Maine together. Most mornings you'll find me up early with a warm cup of coffee in my backyard, planning out the day's adventure, whether it's a seaside stroll, a hidden antique shop, or just soaking up the simple joys of New England life. Hi, I'm Jennifer. Welcome to Cozy New England. I'm a local here, and this channel is all about telling the story of everyday life in one of the most beautiful corners of the country. I'll take you along for cozy day-in-the-life moments and seasonal bucket list adventures. In upcoming videos, I'll share charming coastal towns and road trips through the changing seasons with all the best local foodie finds only a true New Englander knows. Let's get into today's video. Here we are at the Maine Visitor Information Center in Kittery, often called the Gateway to Maine, just north of the Piscataqua River Bridge on I-95. The center's rustic ski lodge appearance blends right into the coastal foliage, making you feel instantly at home, and the fresh pine scent smells so good. I live in New Hampshire, right in the heart of New England, and today my mom is joining me for a cozy little adventure up the coast. York, Maine is only about an hour's drive, but we love to take our time, so we're making a quick pit stop at the Welcome Center to stretch our legs and pick up some local flyers. I always grab a few free maps and travel magazines. They're my favorite souvenirs. Later, when I'm back at home with a cup of tea, I tuck them into my journal as a way to relive these simple, sweet days on the road. It's such a small thing, but these little stops remind me that adventures don't have to be big or far away. Sometimes they're just an hour north with someone you love, a bag full of maps, and a promise of a lighthouse and a good meal waiting ahead. Speaking of good meal, we're stopping at Stonewall Kitchens. Mom and I wander through the bright, beautifully arranged aisles. One of my favorite parts is finding something new each time. We filled our baskets with a few treats to bring home, little reminders of the day that find their way onto our breakfast table or into a cozy supper. And today, for the first time, we've decided to sit down for lunch at their café. We've browsed the shelves and sampled their jams so many times before, but actually sitting down to eat here felt like a treat we'd been saving. We ordered the frittata, which came out warm and fluffy, filled with fresh herbs and local veggies. It was even better than we imagined. And the coffee, so smooth and rich, the perfect pairing for a cozy New England afternoon. Mom and I lingered over our plates, savoring every bite. It's funny how something as simple as trying lunch in a new place you've only ever shopped in can make a familiar stop feel brand new. But it's time to move along and check out a few local shops. secret passage, perfect for little boats to slip away on. Have a look at this charming, classic New England architecture. What ties them all together is that sense of timelessness. Old meets new in the coziest way. We're passing Dune's ice cream stand. More on them soon. As we make our way to Nubble Lighthouse, the road dips and curves, offering glimpses of the rocky shore peeking through the trees, until that first glimpse of the lighthouse appears on its little island. This is one of my favorite places on Earth. Here we go. Nubble Lighthouse, officially known as Cape Natick Light, has been guiding ships safely along the Maine coast since 1879. Perched on its own tiny island just off of York's rocky coast, it's one of New England's most beloved and photographed lighthouses, a postcard-perfect symbol of Maine's rugged beauty. The lighthouse became automated in 1987, and the last Coast Guard caretaker and his family moved from the island. In fact, when I was a kid, I witnessed the families living there, boys playing ball in the fenced yard and Dad cutting the grass. And every season, including winter, my family would drive up the winding New Hampshire coast, over the bridge into Maine, and park at this destination. Why did it beckon us then, as it does now? Not sure. Anyway, speaking of the seasons, New England's summer weather is as unpredictable as the tides that shapes the rugged coastline. One moment the sun spills gold across white clapboard houses, and the next, a thick fog can roll in. This unpredictability is part of what makes a New England summer feel so alive. The season that keeps you looking out the window, ready for a change of plans. It teaches you to pack a sweater for a beach day and to savor every sun-drenched hour. For those who live here, the shifting weather is a reminder to slow down, stay present, and embrace each day's mood, whether it's bright and blazing or wrapped in drifting mist. Ah, the mist. It speaks to me as a writer. Fog rolls in off the ocean, blurring the hard lines of the world. Ordinary landscapes transform into dreamscapes, waiting to be shaped into stories. There's something in the mist, perhaps a promise that there are still mysteries worth chasing and moments worth pausing for. Check out this wicked cool trolley system. A wire rope and basket was used to transport supplies between the mainland and the lighthouse. However, to move people, there is a small dock and also a little dinghy. I always keep my eye out for wildlife. Just look at this cute family. Okay, so we're gonna head on out of the Nubble Lighthouse area, but before we go completely out, we're gonna stop at the local ice cream stand. We love coming here. It's been open since like the 1980s. And I love coming with my mom because she is always game for ice cream. So can you spot Nubble Lighthouse in the thick fog? It's there, I promise. Which of these flavors would you choose? I actually chose Coffee Heath. I'm just such a coffee person, I can't help it. I always get the same thing. We're going to pull in and have a look around. It's late June and it's an overcast day, but there are still a few people located on the beach. I wanted to show you inside this cute old-fashioned arcade. I wanted to also show you these change machines, so vintage. This has all the cozy, family-friendly vibes you could want. Let me show you around.
Hey there, love, can you feel that breeze? Sun's out, sky's clear, just you and me. Let's chase the waves, leave our worries behind. We're seagulls in the wind, freedom we'll find. Woke up late, coffee in our hands, barefoot strolling on the golden sands. Your laughter's music, my favorite song. With you beside me, I know I belong. Tide rolls in, kisses our toes. We dance around, the whole world slows. Your eyes, they sparkle brighter than the sea.
Mom and I had a fun day, but it's late afternoon and we're ready to head home. We're gonna drive down along Long Beach, normally where all the surfers are, but there's none there today. Looks like the birds are enjoying the water. Well, I'm no travel agent, but I know you can rent some of these houses right on the ocean. I mean, look at that view. As you can see, the parking is limited, and there are a few little restaurants and shops that dot this coastline. Or you could always stay at something like this, vintage. Or something like these. I have such an appreciation for old New England architecture. Let me know if you enjoy this as well in the comments. As we make our way out of York, Maine, I'm already looking forward to a relaxing summer evening at home. Here's my little haul from Stonewall Kitchens. Several jellies. The strawberry champagne is our family favorite. And then I also did pick up this little coaster from Bell Farms. And then from the Nubble Lighthouse gifts shop, I got this little patch, which I collect patches. I'm taking a little time to sip a cider and flip through some of the magazines I picked up at the visitor center. And then spend a little time with my kitties. These two are brother and sister. They're very sweet. The brown one is a little menace, though. Though the day was foggy, the evening has cleared up and its golden light splashes across my front porch. I've got to show you my new little residents, these little baby birds. Yes, they are nesting on the wreath on my front door, so we have to be very careful until they fly the nest. If you enjoyed coming along today, please like and subscribe and tap the bell so you won't miss the next little escape. Until next time, stay cozy, my friends.